Following success against Liverpool in the FA Cup here on Tuesday, Chelsea welcome the blue half of Merseyside to Stamford Bridge this afternoon as Everton visit looking to maintain their impressive recent record against the Blues. Well, after impressing against Liverpool, Billy Gilmour is handed a full Premier League debut. Elsewhere, Kepa retains his place after keeping a clean sheet on Tuesday. Mateo Kovacic is out, but Willian is past fit. Both suffered Achilles injuries here in midweek. Academy stars Armando Broja and Tino Anjorin make the bench. Everton show 3 changes to the side that drew with Manchester United. Seamus Coleman is injured, Leighton Baines and Theo Walcott dropped to the bench. Top scorer Dominic Calvert-Lewin signed a new 5-year contract earlier this week. He scored 15 goals in all competitions, including 2 when the sides met in December. Frank Lampard enjoyed playing under Carlo Ancelotti. They weren't supposed to shake hands. A hug between old friends instead. Good lead from Willian. Good header back to him from Giroud too. Pedro through the middle, Mount arriving as well. It's Mount who it's aimed at! Good save, Pickford. Caught it sweetly, Mason Mount.
Well, this was the movement, great over by Willian. Gets himself into a good position. Pedro's not really on there, he's done well, Willian, to hang on to it. Then he picks out a great pass from Mason Mount, and what a connection that is.
Zouma. Now, Alonso joining in with Pedro here. Alonso coming infield, nice turn from Mount, good shot too! What a terrific goal! Mason Mount back on the score sheet, and that was a magnificent finish. Well-crafted Chelsea goal, and the Blues deservedly ahead in the 15th minute of the game.
Well, this is an exceptional turn by Mason Mount to put on the back of that, the finish that he does. Again, the movement's great from Chelsea, the approach play, the opportunities for Pedro on the ball are immense, but he decides to go in field to Mason Mount with Alonso making an overlapping run. Just confuses the Everton defenders, which gives Mason that little bit of space, but the turn is brilliant. The finish, terrific.
Barkley given away cheaply by Michael Keane. Flicked on to Willian. Look how quick he is. Second favourite to get that. Got his shot in too. And Everton were lucky that Pickford's save, which was made using a strong wrist, went out to Michael Keane rather than somebody in a blue shirt. Barkley. Now then Pedro. No flag here. Can he beat Pickford? Yes! Chelsea do have the second goal that they've deserved. Just reward for a great start to the match. Pedro's first in the Premier League this season. Chelsea 2, Everton 0.
Goodness me, the pass was absolutely terrific. I think he's onside. I think there's a leg from Michael Keane. His left leg, left arm, that side of his body has left Pedro onside, so he's timed his run for me perfectly. But what about the finish? Cool, calm, experienced and buried.
Alonso just wanted that a bit more than Bernard. This pass was short though, and now Chelsea are in trouble, 2v2. Zouma decided not to foul, and that allows Calvert-Lewin to go through. And in the form that he's been in, you just expected that the net would be bulging. It's a big, big miss, and Chelsea off the hook.
I mean, Calvert-Lewin's got to do better. Richarlison, I think, is waiting for contact, see what happens, but he lays off a nice ball. I mean, he's totally miskicked it. Passing's good again, Matt, isn't it? Nice and crisp.
Barkley on for Willian, space for Azpilicueta. Willian had eyes for goal, and that's why. A belter from Willian. And that might be game, set and match. He's got a good record against the Toffees as Chelsea's number 10.
Yeah, the pass and the movement was excellent, but how they backed off and why they backed off, I really don't know. But it gave Willian an opportunity to. It's one of those chances you take in training where you get the ball, you set it up, you look up, you've got time, you've got space. Doesn't happen too often in the Premier League, but he gets it there, Willian. And what a super drive that is. Cuts slightly across the ball, just bends it into that far bottom corner. Absolutely no chance.
Davies has had no answer to Mount. He's fouled him and left him hurt, but Chelsea coming forward, and Pedro has outfoxed Sidibé, lost his balance, still had a go, raised the roof of the net. Mount, though, will require some treatment by the looks of things. There was a deflection on that. It is going to be a Chelsea corner.
Let's hope he's okay. Well, it's a corner, and in the end, Pedro trying to almost scoop it into the back of the net. Slight deflection.
Willian worked it short to Gilmour. Better angle for the cross now. Good delivery as well. 4-0. Olivier Giroud. Chelsea having some fun now. Giroud on target again. And the Blues are running in the goals. And this could get very, very messy for Carlo Ancelotti on his return to Stamford Bridge.
You've got to ask the defensive duties, what are they doing? I really do question Everton here, and Holgate for some reason loses Giroud completely and just cannot deal with the ball in. Giroud first to it, little tap home from close range, and again you feel sorry for Pickford.
Barkley will be desperate to get on the score sheet now. Here's Willian. Put it back toward Ross Barkley. He let it go. Pedro saved by Pickford. Is there a shout for a penalty, I wonder?
Well, like you say, penalty or not, Barkley's done well just to let the ball run, and it's a free shot for Pedro.
Substitution.
Fabulous performance from Chelsea. Frank Lampard's men and boys, 4 goals better than his old adversary Carlo Ancelotti this afternoon. 2 up at the break thanks to Mount and Pedro. Willian and Giroud added further goals early in the second half to mean Chelsea were able to get a couple of academy graduates out onto the pitch to join Billy Gilmour as the game headed towards its conclusion. Big win for Chelsea this afternoon. They've beaten Everton at Stamford Bridge by 4 goals to 0.